talked about the presence that each of the three big companies, Xbox, Nintendo, and Microsoft, had at the show. But let's now talk about some of the trends that we spotted and also get down to the nitty-gritty. What was our favorite game of E3 2015? Jose, let's start with you.
Well, for me, it came down, there was three big games at E3, and it was Game 6 of the NHL playoffs, Game 6 of the NBA playoffs, and Game of Thrones series finale, or season finale. Holy crap, I was blown away by all those games. I give them all 10s.
I think you're missing the boat.
Oh, yeah, clearly Dishonored 2 was a secret until they accidentally leaked it the day before Bethesda did their press conference, which was cool to see that, you know, they're giving some more love to the Dishonored franchise.
That is an awesome observation. The trend of this E3 was telling everybody what was going to happen at E3 before E3 started.
There were so many announcements leading up to E3.
We live it now. I mean, with social media saturation, how can everything not leak before we get anywhere, you know?
I mean, it's a tough thing to do, but I felt like just not leaking, but announcing things leading up to E3 kind of took back the surprise of, oh my God, I can't wait to see. Now it's like, well, I can't wait to see the thing they just announced a week ago. Yeah. Should be cool. Fallout 4 is coming, great.
Let's go, pal. The only real surprise really was the Last Guardian. I don't know how Sony protected that information and that nobody knew about. I mean, I didn't know. Maybe you knew about it. I know you have some information.
No, I didn't. I didn't know about it. That was a shocker. Yeah.
In addition to it being Leaky 3, it was also VR 3, because this was the year VR came out of this tiny little meeting rooms and actually made it into the halls. I mean, we got to see it in a lot of places. And actually, for me, the Oculus Rift Touch experience was maybe the most staggering thing I've seen at the show.
Dude, you stole my moment of the show.
You can have it too.
All right. Okay, we can share this moment.
The thing that I loved about it, Steve, and I think you'll agree with me on this, is that this is one of those rare instances where controls fall away, which is the object of every single gamepad you've ever held. The design of it is so that you forget that you're holding a gamepad. Yeah. The Oculus Touch, when you're kind of interacting in this environment, and they had this amazing demo where you're moving things around, after about 2 or 3 minutes, I forgot I was holding anything. And I'm just moving my hands around, interacting. I had a slingshot, I had a gun, I did all kinds of stuff. It was so transformative, and this experience is transformative when you get that headset on your head. Still a big problem talking about this stuff, but it was huge at E3, right?
It brought fun to just playing in a toy box. Like, we were playing with blocks and just laser shooters. Like, it just felt like I was a kid again in this demo. It was crazy. That demo honestly blew my mind. Vic watched me in this demo, and I couldn't believe any of it. I was shaking after, one, because I was cold, but two, because I was sweating.
I noticed that there were a ton of female protagonists in the games this year.
Certainly options for female.
Yeah, it's like even like Halo and Call of Duty.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
And there was a little game, an indie game called Alicia, which is an old Metroidvania thing, and it was really cool. And I like the Beyond Eyes idea with the deaf girl trying to go through her environment. I thought that was amazing. And then also Guerrilla surprised us with a female-led post-apocalyptic experience. We've got to pick our game of show, guys.
Oh boy, that's easy. Can I start?
Scott Jones.
Last Guardian, of course. Duh.
My heart wants to go with Fallout 4, but I gotta say Uncharted 4, because that blew me away.
I'm gonna go with his heart and say Fallout 4. As much as I love The Last Guardian and No Man's Sky, that's the one I'm gonna be playing the most this year.
We seem to have lost contact with our affiliate stations. Stand by.
Marissa?
Okay, let's all pick different games, okay, guys? I'm gonna choose Yoshi's Woolly World.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
It is a good choice.
I think it's all over but the crying, and that's why Fallout 4 gets my nod.
2 votes for Fallout 4. It's up to me, I guess, because I'm going with Uncharted 4.
Of course, yeah.
So we've got a tie. We got 2 4s. We got
but
Uncharted.
Vic's vote counts as 2, right?
No, I'm not going to do that this year. Fallout 4, Uncharted 4 are games of show.
You guys, this is a week before Batman comes out. It's not out yet, and he didn't pick Batman. And he picked Uncharted over Batman.
So you're ruining every take.
But here is the truth. We have got so much fun headed our way. It is ridiculous. So get ready.